The fitness industry will tell you that 4 days a week is optimal, right? Or 5 or 6 days a week. But here's what actually matters most, and it's not the number or the frequency every single week. Everybody's asking the wrong question. How many days should I be lifting every single week, right? Like there is some universal answer, but there's not, right? The guy that's lifting 6 days a week, back-to-back meetings every day, high stressful, high pressure environment, never sleeping right, poor recovery, he is getting much less out of his 6 days a week of training than the guy who works out 3 days a week, but his routine, his recovery is all dialed in. So the number of days that you train every single week, that is an output, not an input. Everybody thinks that that's an input, right? An input that I do every week is I work out 6 days a week. That's an input, which is not true. It's an output. How you train is an output, right? And all your inputs are your stress capacity, right? Your nutrition, your recovery capacity, your sleep quality. Those are all inputs that maximize your output in the gym. So the best way to think of it is that you don't pick a specific number of days to lift every single week and then build your life around that. Your life is your life. You already have a schedule. You already have a routine that you live off of, right? And so you build your workout routine around that. How many days can you recover? That's what you should be asking, not how many days a week can I be lifting. It's how many days a week you can actually fit with your current schedule and lifestyle. And that is how many days you should be lifting every week. Maybe that is only 3 days a week. Maybe you can get 4. Maybe you can lift every single week. I lift 7 days a week because I love it, because I've built my life so that I can work out 7 days a week, because it fits with my current already built lifestyle and schedule. And so how to build a proper framework around this so that you know exactly how many days a week you should be training, of what your body and what your lifestyle can handle, what's not too much and what also isn't too little. And the first part to this is, again, recovery. How many days a week can you recover from? Are you already getting 8 hours of sleep? Quantity and quality of great recovery? Is your HRV trending upwards? Right? You are less stressed throughout the day. You are recovering well. You should look at this first. If your recovery is there, you can handle more days in the gym. If it's not, you have to start their stress management techniques, and then you can actually obviously go from 3 days a week up to 5 if you'd like to. So the first piece and this framework is recovery. The second piece is, again, your stress load. Are you in a high stress environment, or is your life pretty mellow? Maybe it's very standardized, right? You don't have a high stress routine, and so you can handle more days in the gym, right? Again, if you have that high stress, high pressure environment, you want less days in the gym, because that's just adding more stress onto your body. Working out, lifting, that's adding stress and load. And so if you're already in a lifestyle with that, adding more is not the way to go, right? Maybe for that, it's 3 days a week. And to go along with that, consistency wins the game. At the end of the day, right? If you're consistent for months, for 3 days a week in the gym, rather than, okay, I'm going to go for 6 days a week, I'm going to commit to 6 days every single week in the gym, and you do that for only 2 weeks, obviously working out for 3 days a week consistently month by month is much more result oriented. You're going to receive much more benefits from your training, from your output and inputs, rather than trying to do too much volume in the beginning. So start low, go for 3 days a week, and then build up with your stress load, with your recovery, and with your consistency. And then the fourth piece to this is, again, just what happens around the gym, right? The gym shouldn't be your core of your health and fitness. That is honestly one of the most unimportant parts of great health, all right? And that's another video. But again, that's not your core. Your core is your lifestyle, your schedule, your work, your business, for example. And then from there, maybe your family, right? You have a core, and then from there, you build out, how many days a week can I do? How much volume can I handle? How much stress can I put onto my body after already enduring so much, right? So the gym is not your core. How many days a week should I train? You know it. And so start small, then build up over time with consistency, stress load, recovery, checking your metrics, making sure that your body can handle it all. So again, stop trying to optimize the number, the frequency, start optimizing the system around it. All right, build your life around that. First, your life is already established, then you can add the training days, the stimulus, the volume. I hope you learned something from this video. Make sure you leave any questions or comments down below.